It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we've got the Chargers' speedy running back.
He had a great week last week, well over 100 on the ground with a score. It's the Chargers and the Raiders,
and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
From the second largest city in the U.S., Los Angeles, California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the L.A. Chargers. Hi, everybody. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, we take a look at this Charger club entering play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go. If they lose this game,
Two 1-2 teams, each hoping to get back to 500, and we're underway in week 4. This fielded right at the goal. Down the numbers. There he goes. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well. Won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line. Now back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The numbers for him from a week ago: 6 catches, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And that was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He gets away from 1. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a handoff running through the middle. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now. Here's a give up the middle. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Raiders! A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical? and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the fourth quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback. In addition, there are plenty around the league who think that as well. And years from now, he can still be leading this offense out.
On second down, it's Edwards. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7, though, on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. The throw down the field, caught by his running back. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Joseph. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. More from L.A. in a moment. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his pass incomplete.
Well, he left no doubt about that one because even though he hasn't left the pocket, he's got a receiver in the area. So it's not grounding, even though there's no way that ball was going to be caught.
On now is the field goal team here as the Raiders will try for 3. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Weaver. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. On play action, they'll throw. Dumps it off to Edwards. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Charger football to start quarter number 2. They run the option here on 1st and 10. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. Back-to-back 2-yard losses, and that sets up a tough 3rd and 14. He'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On is the Chargers punter now. as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here are the Raiders now to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Steelers, and they lead this one as well as they start here 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's George. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw again. And incomplete. A drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Here's the Raiders punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. So here are the Chargers to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Over the middle, complete. That's Weaver. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down. Now he'll try to run with this. Fights him off. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. Over the middle, he'll give it to Harrison. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Here's a 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 now. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Staying on his feet. And this is going to be incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. L.A. readies for its next possession. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true.
Yeah.
Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge difference.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. He's still barreling through. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Stopped short. Down at the 1. Had the broken tackle but couldn't get it all the way home. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the broken tackle. 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Look at the big man rumble. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Point after, right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now a pass hauled in downfield. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards. yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Now a handoff, Edwards. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. And they'll play keep away from the returner, as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. They go play action here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's George. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. Here's a 2nd and 7. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Hey, we're going to do what we do.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Still a ways from the end zone as they come up now on 2nd and goal. Now a handoff looking right. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that. Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And his kick is indeed good, and that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Edwards. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Running left is Edwards. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. So nothing doing there, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Touchdown, LA! A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Chargers are an extra point away from going back on top here in the 4th. His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later. And make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So pin that one on the rookie right tackle.
Remember those days when the right side was simply the run-blocking side? Now you're dealing with some of the better pass rushers in the league. It'll make you a little jittery.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Here's Allen. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on third down. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2nd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Weaver. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Chargers use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And with that, the lead is up to 8. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. On play action, they'll throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he will find his man on the outside. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll look to throw now on first down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be second down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. And a good job by the Raider defense yet again as they drop him for a second straight loss. They'll fake it on the jet sweep and instead a handoff up the middle. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. So the Raiders now down by 8. 1:47 on the clock. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. First play of the drive in their hip pocket. Of course, the focus here has to be the touchdown or the two-point conversion. Field goals aren't going to help you.
Yeah, but how about that first play of the drive? Just to get them started. Nice gain. Got some positive momentum going. They're on their way, and they don't have to rush.
Back to throw. Looking right sideline. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Raiders have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. And he's going to get into the end zone. The two-point conversion successful, and we've got ourselves a tie football game. Now this one setting up for a great finish, all tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. The Charger drive about to get going. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds to stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Boy, everything clicking on this drive. He's 4 for 4 now, and that throw, maybe the best of the bunch. This offense is really humming, and they pick up another first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37. Back to throw again. Throw out wide is incomplete. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. We'll play only the one overtime here. If time runs out, it'll be a tie as they come up on second down. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Opening drive of overtime, and now facing a 3rd down and 6. Big play coming up. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Up the middle, it's Edwards. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Chargers, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.